And USVI trying to attack. Tough pass inside, loose ball going to be picked up there by Ryan Cochran. Here's Dane Bentley. Splits to his left hand, pushed down the far alley there by Alvarado. Back up top to Bardinelli. Inside, Bentley couldn't handle it. Loose ball on the grass. Mexico trying to find it. Bentley in there. There's his Bardinelli. And there's a shot in the first goal for the USVI. Comes off the stick of number 18, Anthony Bardinelli. And it's 1-0 USVI.
Yeah, I told you he's going to be a name to watch out for. He had a couple looks here, first working off that island on the left wing, but able to just pick up the loose change and put this away. This is, I think, what the Virgin Islands needed to get started in this tournament. We've already seen a couple shots, this one on frame and past the netminder. They're up 1-0.
Yeah, Mexico needs to do a better job finding those loose balls in their own defensive zone. It cost them against Canada, and early on here against the USVI, it's going to cost them dearly. If they can't pick up loose balls, you got to find possession, you got to clear space. Early goal from Anthony Bardinelli. 1-0 USVI leads here. Day 2, game 1. And what should be a fantastic day 2. Again, headlined by the marquee matchup tonight at 6 o'clock between Canada, Haudenosaunee, which should be a battle for first place in Pool B. Face-off won there by number 99, Calvin Fritsch. He's able to get it over to Jake Walter. Walter to Pauly. Backdoor cut. Bardinelli had a lane but couldn't find the pass. And it'll fall to Murakami. Quickly up ahead. Finds Henry Alvarado. He's going to run. Slow transition here for Mexico. Alvarado. Peraza, bouncer far side. And that's a great response from Mexico as Ezekiel Peraza gets on the board.
Yeah, this is great. Zeke Peraza, St. Michael's College. He comes through the ball, gets his own angle, finishes off this fast break, shoots through the defender. Really no change for the goaltender Wilson.
Yeah, that's a great fast break push by Alvarado, and the defensive slid to him, able to find Peraza. And as we said yesterday, we will continue to say forever and for always, bouncers will go, and especially far side bouncer on the right-handed goaltender Wilson.
Well, great for Zeke Peraza to get one there. You know, he was really frustrated yesterday by Team Canada. He's on the board early.
Tinoco wins the draw, takes a heavy hit there from Fritsch. Ball turned over, picked up by Dante Pauly. Pauly met there by a double team, knocked out of his stick by Gunnar Higdon. Loose ball on the turf. Bodies colliding on the far side. What's the call going to be? It's going to be blue possession for U.S. Virgin Islands. And again, John, just not able to find loose balls in their defensive zone.
No, and strong defensive play. I mean, coming off of the face-off win, turnover, each team turns it over, and just grimy action here to start.
Into the corner, Jake Walter. Being watched there by De La Torre. Spins, rotates back through X. Walter skips it up top. There's Okari Hughes. Hughes gets underneath. He'll take the shot. Took a deflection off a Mexican defender. And it's going to be a run out. And they'll give it to USVI. 50 seconds on the shot clock here for Bentley and the blue-clad U.S. Virgin Islands. Good split dodge there by Cochran. Pushed down the far alley by Alvarado.
It's veteran Mike Murray with it, 36 years old.
Murray with a one-handed flip to Bardinelli. And he has it dispossessed out of his stick. Quickly running there was Chu Solo, and then they throw it away. Those are the little things that'll drive head coach Jake Padilla mad. Just got to take care of possession here. Cam goes along, and Fritsch and Tinoco will head back to the face-off dot. It's been a good battle between these two. And looks like Tinoco's going to win this one on a clamping pull. Trying to spin off his man. Good pressure there defensively by number 23, Okari Hughes. Fritsch knocked to the turf. And the ball will roll out of play where the official is going to call on the far side. Loose ball push on Mexico. U.S. Virgin Islands will take possession.
You got a flag on the field, too.
All right. So U.S. Virgin Islands will have their first man-up opportunity here and a chance to tie this lacrosse game. This is a very, heavy NCAA-laden USVI team. So let's see what kind of offense they can pull together up a man.
Yeah, total hodgepodge really too. So, no teammates on this squad. That's another thing to look out for, some of the chemistry.
Here's Jake Walter up top to Bentley. Far side, Pauly. Bentley forces it down to the crease. Good check there from Gunnar Higdon. And then unable to find that loose ball was Mike Murray. And bouncing towards center. And they're going to call over and back. Possession to Mexico. They had a 3-on-2. And the official wouldn't give them the quick whistle as they want to bring it all the way back to center. Unfortunate break there for the Mexicans.
Yeah, unlucky. Just that ball bounced so far. Maybe if it's 3 or 4 yards, you get some discretion, but no.
Now here's Henry Alvarado. Give it off to Peraza. Back to Alvarado. Mexico changing through the box. Alvarado going to split. And then he'll find the late man coming on the field. That's Langston Goodwin. And the penalty over. Mexico back to full strength. Gustavo Gonzalez Lima. Back to Langston Goodwin. He'll split down the left side. Give it off to Peraza. Through X with Guerra. Check that. That's Mazarigos. And loose ball push on the Virgin Islands. Possession will go back and stay right here with Mexico on a fresh 80-second shot clock. 8 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Mexico leading at 2-1. Down the far side is Tommy Agents. Splits past his man. Mazarigos. Peraza. Trying to get his hands free. Good extended defense there from Elijah St. Louis. Split on the far side is Mazarigos. Agents. And he'll go again on his man. Splits to his left hand. Good early slide from David Benjamin. Now Goodwin. Far side, Mazarigos. Bounce shot. Easily handled there by Isaiah Wilson. And USVI will look to clear here. Far side pass to Ben Duhofsky. He'll slowly stop at his restraining line. Find a fresh body off the bench. Still looking for somebody to pass to. And eventually, we'll find a man on the far side. We'll face off here with United States Virgin Islands down a body. So if Tinoco can win this draw, check that it is 5-5, my apologies. And Tinoco with another big face-off win. And Padilla will call a timeout just to set up the EMO. Smart call there by the head coach with 7:46 to go here in the second quarter.
Boy, what a game of runs that we've gotten to see here. And it's part of what makes this game so good. I mean, even yesterday, we talked about it earlier, that the Jamaica Colombia game. It's 4-2 at the end of the quarter. Next thing you know, that game is well out of hand. And, in this contest now we've seen runs by both teams, quick goals. Peraza has a pair in a span of 30 seconds.
So if you're Coach Rory Whipple and the Virgin Islands defense, do you start shutting off Peraza? Do you slide to him early? What would your defensive strategy be?
Well, like I said, he's had just about every shot that he wanted in his right hand. So, force him to use his left. He's comfortable in his left, too, and obviously a skilled player, as you saw with that BTB goal a moment ago. But, anything but that step-down look in that wing, you can't let that happen. So, as far as this goes, it's too early. You can't dedicate a whole man just to him. It's a 5-5 game, but you got to find a way to just change the point of attack.
You have to find a way to get it out of his stick as soon as he finds possession. So maybe they can work something here, but Jake Padilla and the Mexican offense will try to draw something up with the EMO opportunity.
Yeah, and this is another difference from the trends yesterday. We saw maybe 3 or 4 flags really all day, especially with these sort of aggressive calls that we've been getting. Maybe a couple technical ones yesterday, but not today. This has been some hard-hitting affair. And the official's certainly not afraid to blow the whistle.
Teams will make their way back out of the timeout onto the field. Let's see what Mexico has drawn up here on the EMO. 1 for 2 so far. Virgin Islands are 2 for 3, so both teams taking advantage of the penalties given to their opponents. See some clouds starting to come over top of Long Mountain right across from our broadcast location.
Yeah, you look out in the distance, and there definitely seems to be some rain clouds, but we've joked that, well, it's not really a joke. The rain might not actually hit the ground. It's evaporating that quick.
So it'll start here on the near side with Langston Goodwin. Nemo opportunity. Goodwin to Guerra, and then right back. Resistant switch. Peraza, Hernandez. Skip to the corner. Now behind Cage. Back to the far side. Guerra was screaming for it, and Peraza couldn't handle the pass. And a good job by the long pole De La Torre to keep that in bounds, but it's picked up by Virgin Islands. They're going to run, trying to take it to Cage, and De La Torre with a great trail check. Quickly going the other way. Can Mexico run with numbers as the Virgin Islands are back to even strength? Here's Gonzalez Lima. Matched up with Okari Hughes.
This is offsides. I don't know if the officials caught it.
There are seven bodies.
Yep,
now there is the
is.
flag thrown, so a late call there from the officials. Gonzalez Lima will split, roll back. Double team comes, soaked by the defender, Xander Harmon. And it'll go out of play. And with 6:55 on a running clock, Mexico will go back to the EMO opportunity.
Yeah, a little bit of mayhem here, which explains the offsides. That penalty expired as soon as the Virgin Islands were able to have that takeaway, and then coming across in transition. Too many guys won, so they'll clean this one up. And
that's got to be some more communication from the bench. When the penalty is released, you're running in transition the other way. You just got to make that communication a little clearer for the guys coming back. There goes Mexico again. Hernandez, Guerra, Goodwin. Far side Peraza. Hernandez. Oh, and then Gonzalez Lima was cutting through, and they didn't communicate. And a nice little goose. What are they going to say? The Mexican player was out of bounds when he made that play. Oh, that's an unfortunate break. Is Wyatt Guerra. Wisely was just trying to goose it back to Gonzalez Lima. And he did a good job because it went off of the leg of Harmon and out of bounds, but the officials say that Guerra had stepped on the line.
Unfortunately for the viewers at home, the fine folks at TVJ got that one in full clear view.
Kari Hughes gets across center. Penalty release. Teams back to even strength. 5-5 is your score. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
And this is another thing, Teddy, that he's strung together man-up opportunities. Defense has gotten to rest a little bit. It's going to be super important.
Dane Bentley will try to run onto Carlo Leon. Skip through X. Jake Walter. And then unable to handle the pass was Cochran. Loose ball on the grass far side. Whistle blown. We're going to have a loose ball push, I imagine. And possession will stay here with the Virgin Islands.